If you're a spa owner, you already know the constant battle of managing your cash flow. But what if you could actually predict your finances with some serious accuracy? And what if you could do it using just 3 simple tools you can literally set up this week? Well, that's what we're breaking down today. We're going to explain how you can automate your spa's financial management and finally move from reactive stress to proactive success. So, does this look familiar? I mean, this mountain of receipts, these endless spreadsheets, it's a total nightmare, right? Juggling appointments, trying to guess those seasonal dips, and dealing with unexpected costs can leave you absolutely buried in admin work. And all that time you're spending on paperwork is time you're not spending on what you actually love, serving your clients and growing your business. All right, first up, let's talk about the daily cash flow chaos. And we call it that for a reason, because it truly is this delicate, high-stakes balancing act that you as a spa owner have to perform every single day. And that stress, it is so real. Not knowing for sure if you can cover payroll or if you can afford that new inventory or even just next month's rent, it forces you to be reactive. You're just constantly putting out fires instead of actually planning for growth. And that, at the end of the day, puts the long-term health of your spa at serious risk. So why are so many of us stuck in this cycle? Well, a lot of the time, it just comes down to the tools we're using. So let's take a look at why these old-school manual methods just don't work anymore and how they leave you in this state of constant financial firefighting. I mean, this slide pretty much says it all, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the old way. It's just one big bottleneck. You're drowning in paperwork, you're guessing what's going to happen next. But on the right, you have the new way. It's all about clarity, it's automated, you've got real-time visibility, and it gives you insights that can actually predict the future. The difference here isn't just about being more efficient, it's about getting your peace of mind back. And these are the hidden costs of trying to do it all by hand. It's not just about the time you lose, which is a lot. It's about missed payments, it's about surprise overdraft fees, and it's about strained relationships with your suppliers because you're always late. These are serious threats to your business, and they all lead back to that one thing, that constant, nagging anxiety. Okay, but what if you could trade all of that chaos for command? That's what this next section is all about. We're introducing an AI solution that turns your financial management from a source of stress into a powerful centralized command center. This is the goal, right here. Instead of having data scattered all over the place and just making educated guesses, imagine having one single dashboard where you can see everything. You can finally understand the trends in your business and make decisions with total, absolute confidence. That's the power of having a command center. Now, I know this might look a little technical, but trust me, it's way simpler than you think. You're really just connecting 3 amazing off-the-shelf tools. First, you've got Notion. Think of it like a totally customizable digital binder for all your info. That's going to be your dashboard. Then you have Make.com, which is an automation tool that basically acts like a digital plumber, connecting all your apps so data just flows automatically. And finally, ChatGPT, the AI you've probably heard a ton about, becomes the brain of the whole operation, analyzing all that data for you. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of how this system actually works. We're going to talk about how we move from just having a bunch of data to actually using it to make smart, data-driven decisions that will protect and grow your spa. The number one benefit is something we call real-time relief. Just imagine that feeling of knowing exactly where you stand financially at any moment of the day without ever having to touch a spreadsheet. This system puts an end to manual entry, it cuts down on human error, and it gives you instant, accurate visibility into your finances. It's a game changer. And here's what that new automated workflow looks like in action. It's a really simple 3-step cycle. First, all the data from your sales, your expenses, your booking platforms, it all just flows into your dashboard automatically. No more data entry. Second, the AI gets to work, analyzing trends to predict those potential low cash periods way ahead of time. And third, you get actionable insights sent right to you, things like alerts, reports, and recommendations. Just let this number sink in for a second. 0. That's the number of receipts you will have to manually enter ever again. This whole system is designed to completely eliminate that task. I mean, just imagine what you could build with all that time back. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, right? But how do you actually get started? Well, this final section is your quick win checklist. These are actionable steps you can take to gain control starting today.
It really just boils down to these 3 steps. First, you centralize your data in that Notion dashboard. Second, you automate the flow of that data with Make.com. And third, you analyze it all with ChatGPT to get your forecasts. See, it's a clear, totally achievable path forward.
And once you have that foundation in place, you can start targeting these high-impact quick wins. Things like setting up automated alerts for low balances, or generating weekly financial health reports with AI insights. And most importantly, you can reinvest all those hours you've saved each week back into what truly matters, creating an absolutely incredible experience for your guests. You know, at the end of the day, this is about so much more than just managing numbers. It's about fundamentally changing your role in your own business. This system empowers you to shift from just being in survival mode to becoming a truly proactive leader. So the only question left is, what will you build when you're no longer just trying to stay afloat?